We are, however, gravely concerned by a number of human rights violations that have been brought to our attention through our various human rights monitors around the country. The Kenya National Commission on Human Rights has so far documented the following cases of gross human rights violations. We start with the violation of the right to life. The Kenya National Commission on Human Rights has established that 24 people have so far lost their lives from the day when we started the polls on August 8th to today. And these deaths can be directly linked to the elections and post-elections environment. Specifically, these cases indicate the casualties were felled by bullets, and the same has been corroborated by family and community members who have indicated that they were killed during the protests which broke out in some parts of the country after the polls. The Kenya National Commission on Human Rights have established that the loss of lives attributed to cases of police using live bullets in these places are as follows. In Nairobi City leads with 17 deaths. We have 2 deaths in Homa Bay, 1 death established in Kisumu, 2 deaths in Migori, and 2 deaths in Siaya, totaling to 24 deaths. We appeal to the Inspector General of Police and the Acting Cabinet Secretary in charge of internal security to rein in the security personnel forthwith and ask the officers in charge of operations to direct the officers to stop using live ammunition against citizens. The Kenya National Commission on Human Rights also urge our counterparts, the IPOA, Independent Police Oversight Authority, and the Director of Public Prosecutions to fully investigate these cases and ensure that the police officers involved or the security officers involved are held to account. In terms of use of excessive force and misuse of firearms, our Commission has confirmed that contrary to the sentiments made earlier by the Acting Cabinet Secretary in charge of internal security, security personnel deployed to quell unrest in various parts of the country have been using excessive force, which is unlawful and unacceptable. While the media has exercised self-censorship, it is worth noting that there are many cases of brutality being meted out by police on civilians, and as a national agency charged with the mandate of protecting human rights, we want to condemn this in the strongest terms possible. Through our monitors and reliable partners from different parts of this country, our Commission can confirm that there has been excessive use of force and misuse of firearms by security personnel dealing with members of the public who are exercising their right to peaceful assembly in accordance with our Constitution. Our Commission has information about 2 people who have suffered gunshot wounds and have been treated at the Russia Hospital in Kisumu, and 5 who are being treated for wounds inflicted with blunt objects at the same hospital. This has further spread to people's homes, including in places like Nyamasaria, Nyalenda, Molem in Kisumu, where the allegations of police forcefully entering people's homes and beating them up, as well as threatening them with all sorts of violence, including rape and demanding money in exchange for their freedom. The forceful entry has further been reported in parts of Nairobi, in regions of Kibera and Mathare, where the GSU have been reported as the main culprits. Police harassment has also been reported in other regions of Nyanza, including Migori, where those that have been injured are currently being treated at Oruba Nursing Home and Tabaka Mission Hospital. The Kenya National Commission on Human Rights regrets and strongly condemns attacks on our monitors who have been engaged in monitoring the unfolding human rights situation in this post-electoral period. In terms of the violation of the right to property, our Commission notes with concern the destruction of private property by both civilians and in some cases, allegedly by security personnel in the course of their duty. These include an attack on Equity Bank at Kibera and looting of small-scale businesses in the same region and also in Dandora. Our commission notes that it is illegal to destroy property, whether public or private. At the same time, the Kenya National Commission on Human Rights reminds the security personnel that they have a primary duty to protect property, and any action contrary to this is unprofessional and illegal. In conclusion, our commission appeals for calm and reminds Kenyans that the rule of law and human rights have not been suspended during this period. Specifically, vulnerable groups including the elderly, women and children, persons with disability must be protected. We say this because the environment makes them more vulnerable to violence, including sexual and gender-based violence. As a commission, during our preliminary report of the election observation process, we stated that the first part of the election process was generally very well managed by the IEBC. We held and still continue to hold that in line with the election law, all Forms 34A and Forms 34C, Bs, I stand corrected, all Forms 34As and Forms 34Bs must be uploaded on the IEBC public portal so that they can be available for public scrutiny by the members of the public, as well as groups that wish to ascertain the veracity of the presidential poll outcome. And this, we believe, will also at least provide the transparency needed even to calm the current situation. Up to now, the IEBC has not uploaded in Forms 34Bs, and neither have they uploaded all of the Forms 34As on their public portal. We urge them to move with speed to upload these forms in line with relevant election laws. Lastly, we wish to assure the members of the public that our commission will continue to monitor the situation, and we call upon the members of the public to report any human rights violations that they witness through our toll-free number, which is 0800 720 627. 0800 720 627. We can also receive reports through our SMS platform, number 22359. Those who can also send to us information or even video clips of violations or on our online platforms would appreciate it. Thank you very much. Keep the peace. Kenya is ours. Let us protect it. Thank you.
Naam, Kagweri Ambogori amehitimisha hotuba yake akiwa ndiye mwenyekiti wa tume ya kutetea haki za kibinadamu nchini, akikashifu vikali mauaji ambayo anadai kwamba yanatokana na nguvu kupita kiasi, hususan kutoka kwa maafisa wa polisi, akimtaka kaimu waziri wa usalama Fred Matiang'i na inspekta mkuu wa polisi kuhakikisha kwamba polisi hawatumii risasi hususan nyakati za maandamano, kulingana na ripoti ya tume hiyo ya kutetea haki za kibinadamu, wakidai kwamba takriban watu wameuawa kufikia sasa tangu siku ambapo uchaguzi mkuu uliandaliwa nchini, akidai Nairobi ndio imeorodhesha idadi kubwa, watu 17, Homa Bay watu 2, Kisumu mtu mmoja, Migori watu 2, Siaya watu 2. Pia nadai kwamba kuna watu 2 ambao wanahudumiwa katika kaunti ya Kisumu baada ya kupata majeraha ya risasi, na watu 5 ambao wanahudumiwa baada ya kujeruhiwa kwa vifaa butu, wote akidai kwamba wamejeruhiwa wakati wa maandamano haya dhidi ya uchaguzi ambao uliandaliwa siku ya Jumanne. Mtazamaji, ni taarifa ambayo tunazidi kuifuatilia. Amekashifu vikali akisema polisi wanatumia nguvu kupita kiasi, na pia kutoa wito kwa IEBC kuhakikisha kwamba kwenye mtandao wao wameweka fomu zote 34A na 34B ili kidogo kupunguza wasiwasi uliopo na shutuma ambazo zinatolewa na wale ambao wanadai kwamba uchaguzi haukuwa wa huru na wa haki. Pia wanasema kwamba maafisa ambao wamehusika katika kujeruhi au kusababisha maafa wanastahili kuchukuliwa hatua za kisheria. Hata hivyo pia amekashifu wale waandamanaji ambao wanaharibu mali, akisema kwamba japo ni haki yao kuandamana kwa amani, hawastahili kuharibu mali ya watu. Ni hotuba ambayo imetolewa muda mfupi tu baada ya viongozi wa NASA nao kutoa hotuba yao wakidai kwamba takriban watu 100 wameuawa kufikia sasa, 10 wakiwa watoto. Taarifa ambazo zinatolewa tu tunazitaja kuwa ni madai ambayo yanatolewa na pande zote, kwani hadi sasa hatujathibitisha madai hayo, lakini ni taarifa ambazo tunazidi kuzifuatilia, na labda ni hapa ambapo nitawahusisha wale wageni wetu ambao wako studioni kwa sasa. Tuko naye Barak Muluka